Good morning. Ira Epstein with your morning flash update for this Tuesday, the 26th of September, 2023, 8:20 a.m. Central Time. And we wake up and boom, the stock market's on its butt again. The dollar stable, but yet all the metals are getting hit one more time. So I stepped over and I said, well, what's going on with interest rates? They're not breaking, they're very stable. So this is something else. This is the market looking at the daily fundamentals, getting concerned more or less with the potential for the government shutdown. Right around the corner, October 1st, student loans have to be repaid. That's going to take money out of the economy. Retailers getting hurt. We're watching across the globe as the luxury brands are starting to get hurt as well. In the grain market, it's a fairly stable day. You're getting hit in the heating oil more than you are in the other products. I think it's just catching up with the break. I wouldn't be surprised if by late in the day you get some solid short covering here, especially if you go positive in the crude and if the natural gas is going to try to hold. Now, the natural gas is interesting. It's on the verge of trying to figure out, is there another leg to the downside or not? And that's something I'm looking at right now. Now, as we take a look at the day's fundamentals, retail sales came in and they were up 3.8% in the first 4 weeks of September versus last year. That's impressive. And retail sales were up 4% in the week ending September 23rd versus the year ago week. Solid. And yet we keep hearing that the big retailers getting hurt. Case-Shiller, normally we'd have their numbers. They were delayed to technical reasons. I'm sure they'll be out in a little bit here. The Richmond Fed updates their manufacturing sector index, and that's going to come out this morning at 9. The Conference Board Consumer Confidence Index comes out at 9 as well. And then we get right around that time, they'll bring on the people from there, and they'll give us an idea as to what the numbers are really showing. If you watch Bloomberg, you will see that. The new home sales data for August, that's updated at 2 o'clock this morning at 9. And by the way, I don't know if it's Bloomberg or CNBC. Flip back and forth between the two. Analysts are seeing new home sales at this point down 2.2% month to month. The prior month sales were, as you could see, up 4.4%. And then at the end of the day, we're going to get the API numbers. Now, what's going on is there's lots of maneuvering going on in Congress, and this is how it always is. They do nothing when they have plenty of time to get something done. Then at the very end, everybody races and everybody points fingers at the other party. Without question this time around, the problem falls on the Republicans. And this time around, they want cuts in spending. And the Senate bills, and yes, there's a Senate that is trying to get something done right now, they're trying to come up with a 4 to 6 week package that includes absolutely no cuts in spending. I don't know that McCarthy will be able to get that, let alone on the floor or even passed, because the hardcores are going to go, no way. We want spending cuts coming right in. Again, we have nothing but immigration problems. If you look at the border, you're running into that over and over and over. So you put this all together. It's interesting. President Biden can't wait for his 15 minutes of fame. He's going to join a picket line. I don't recall any president ever doing that. But if I'm one of the big three automakers, I know that's a president I'm not calling in on my side of the negotiation, because he's already told you he's against what we're doing. He'll say it's solidarity for the workers. Well, that means you're against the companies. There's got to be a point where a president stays middle line. This president knows nothing about that. Now, when we take a look at your education, you know, we have something here called our Futures Trading Kit. And I don't know if you've ever seen it, but if you haven't, it's really packed full of everything from charting software. All my different studies are in here, the free courses that I do. There's 10 chapters to get you going. It's a download. So we send this to you via a link. You download it. It goes right on your desktop, wherever you want it, and away you go. Chart patterns, some of the most popular ones that there are. Cause and effect. Now, let me tell you how important this is. I devised this under Volcker. And I use it on M1, M2, M3, and I explain how to use it, what you look at. My pivot point, the Arun indicator, that's all going to be here. This, by the way, will show up if you want, and you can put it into your phone. It's very cool to use that way. Then all the Chicago Mercantile courses, we give you a link to them, away you go, and they're constantly bringing out new ones. This gives you an idea of what some of them are. There's no charge for the kit. The kit includes just so much information. Go to iraepstein.com under free offers or move your cursor right up here and away you go. I'll see you at the end of the day with the market wrap-ups. Trade well.